Hello, in this video, I'm going to explain how do I sell on my Shopify store using Facebook ads and make my e-commerce business profitable. So I have noticed that there are three things I have to do right, or any e-commerce business must do right in order to make Facebook ads or advertising profitable for their business. The first thing is having a great product. The second thing is a fast, high-speed website which is well optimized for conversions. And the third thing is very simple and very effective Facebook ads. If any e-commerce business is missing any of these three things, let's say you don't have a great product, but you have amazing Facebook ads running for your business is not going to become profitable, because once people will land on your website, they'll see that your product is bad, or your price is extremely high, or your product doesn't really have the product to market fit. It's something that they don't need. They're not going to buy it, and your business and Facebook ads cannot be profitable. A media buyer, doesn't matter how expert they are, they cannot make your business profitable unless your business has these three things. Because the first thing your customer is going to see is your ad. If your ad is good, your ad is going to send people to your website. If your website is fine, then people are going to judge or see your product and then buy it. So let me explain the first thing. The ad is the first thing your customers are going to see. And I'm lucky that I make ads for my business and for my client's business that receive a CTR, or click-through rate, of about 6 or 5%. That's a huge CTR. CTR means if you show your ad to about 100 people and 6 people click on your ad, you receive a CTR of 6%. The industry average is about 2 to 3%, but for some of my ads, I received CTR of about 5%, which is a huge and amazing CTR. To achieve this CTR, the only thing I had to learn and I had to understand is that the job of the ad creative is not necessarily to sell the product. Ad creative means the image or the video you use inside the ad. The job of the ad creative is to send people to the next step. The job of the ad creative is just to send people to either read the ad copy or to go to your website and browse your products. So basically, the job of the ad creative is to suck people into your marketing funnel and then send them to the next step. Basically, it must grab the attention of your potential audience when they are scrolling through their Facebook feed. Your ad must be attractive enough to grab them into your business, to grab them into your marketing funnel. Before understanding this concept, my ads used to look like this. But after I understood this concept, this is what my ads look like. Now, this is the ad I'm using currently, and this ad receives a CTR of about 5%. It receives this CTR because it is so attention grabbing. Because once you start looking at this image while you are going through your Facebook feed, you feel like something's going on here. Maybe they are trying to show us something about their stitching. Let's read the ad copy, or let's see, let's give it more attention. That's why this ad grabs more attention, because it has an element that grabs people towards it. It has this circle and it has this imperfect, writing, which makes it look like that it's not even an ad. Someone has taken a picture and then just put that on social media. Ads that do not look like ads work really well on social media, and especially if they are pointing your attention towards a certain thing, they really get a great CTR. Now, David Ogilvy, who is one of the most famous marketers in the world, he also used to use this technique to grab people's attention by adding a certain element in the ad creative. For example, if you look at this ad, there is an eye patch this guy is wearing. This is a shirt ad made by David Ogilvy. So, do you know why this eye patch is there? The eye patch is just there to grab people's attention. Whenever someone is going to look at this ad, they're going to feel like, why this person is wearing the eye patch? And they're going to start reading the ad copy. The first thing that grabs attention is the ad creative. And if the ad creative is good and attractive enough, then people start reading the ad copy. David Ogilvy used the same technique again in this ad, and then again in this ad, and then again in this ad. He used it again and again because this technique works. So you have to grab people's attention first and then send them to the next step. You do not necessarily have to make an ad that just simply sells your product. It must simply grab the attention of your potential audience. That's how you make a great ad. And that's how I started making this ad creative, which has given me a CTR of about 5%, which is a great CTR. Now let's talk about the product page. This is the product page of one of my products. All your ads must send traffic to the product pages. You should not ever send traffic to home pages because you must make the customer journey shorter. If you send people to the home page, then they'll find the product and then go to the product page. Then they'll click add to cart, add the product to the cart, and then go to the checkout. But to make this process one step shorter, you should always send people to your product page where you have the add to cart button. Then they'll click the add to cart button, add the product to the cart, and then purchase it. So that's the first thing. You must send all the traffic to the product page. The second thing is your product page must be fast. Your website speed must be well optimized. You can Google speed test website, and the first link you will see is by Google itself. You can enter your URL there and you can see the speed of your web. So this website is going to give you the speed of your website, and your website speed must be above 60 at least. My website speed is less than 60. If your website speed is slow, sometimes it's going to be hard for your potential audience to load your website. If they have a slow internet connection, or if they are traveling and they're using data connection, they'll find it very hard to load your website and leave your website. If your website speed is high, it is more likely that everyone will be able to browse your website quickly and easily, and it's likely that more people will convert, obviously. The third thing your product page must do is your product page must psychologically convince your potential customers to convert and pay you. So I'm going to explain the steps that I follow to improve the conversion of my website. The first thing I do is I put a flag on the product page to tell the viewers or the potential customers that this product is available in their country and it will be delivered in a particular time wherever they are in that particular country. So it has this UK flag. And then instead of just explaining the information, the features and the benefits of the product by using words, I use icons. For example, if this product is hand stitched, instead of just saying it or writing it, I have put a logo there. And I've also put the icon of full grain leather, and icon that it's also going to get this carabiner thingy that you can use to carry it around. I also try to put a video on my product pages, because if someone is not really in the mood to read all the text or go through all the images or understand the product by putting their own effort, they can just click the play button and I would explain everything in the video and it will be there for them. Now your product page must have 3 elements to improve the conversion of your product pages. The first thing is logic, the second thing is emotion, and the third thing is urgency. Your product page must logically convince the potential customer that purchasing this product is a great idea. For example, I use this logic that this is leather, and because it is leather, it's obviously a very long-lasting product. It's an investment. You won't have to buy a new keyring or a new leather product or a new leather wallet every year, because this thing is not going to go away even in decades, because it's very high quality and very durable. So this is logic. The second thing is emotion. You have to tell people how it's going to improve their lifestyle, how they will feel when they will pull this wallet out of their pocket and they'll show it to someone that they are using a hand-stitched full grain leather wallet. They will feel proud instead of using a bad quality wallet. So obviously you can use lifestyle videos and lifestyle images on your product pages. Let me show you an example of another product page that uses all these techniques. This is a leather keyring by Belroy. Belroy is also a high-end leather products brand. It's very famous and very respected leather brand. As you can see, they are using icons. They are also trying to show me the flag, although this flag is not showing up because of some reason. And they are also showing the lifestyle images of their product, the person using the keyring and how it's going to make their life easier, the actual benefit of the product. So they are highlighting these things through videos and images on the product page. So this is really important. So that covers emotion and logic. But we also must add urgency to our buying process. To add urgency, we can use strategies like waitlist strategy. Now, a waiting list strategy means you don't sell your products straight from your product page. You make people wait. Instead of having an add to cart button on your website, you give people an option to join the waitlist, and once something becomes available, you email to them, you nurture them through email, you tell them the benefits of the product through email, and you give them a very small window to purchase the product. And also you show people the number of people who have joined the waitlist compared to the number of items you have in inventory. You tell people that there is huge demand, but there is a very limited supply. This works like a charm. I am trying it at the moment, and so far this strategy of creating urgency through waiting list is working really well for me, but I don't have all the results with me at the moment. Once I'll have the results, I'll share the results with you. Now, this is a watch brand based in Australia, and they used this strategy. They used the waitlist strategy, and they built their waiting list for 25 days. They only made the products available on their website for 5 days out of the whole month. And even during those 5 days, their website used to be password protected, and they would send their passwords to only the people who had joined the waitlist earlier, and then only those people would visit their website and then make their purchase and then leave. That adds an amazing psychological urgency to products, and Rolex watches also uses this strategy. Even Tesla used this waitlist strategy for launching their Cybertruck. Even if you can't use waitlist as your strategy right now, or when you're beginning your e-commerce business, you must have emotion and logic on your product pages. Even that will give you great results. Now, the last thing you must do right is having a great product. And in your product, the most important thing is your price. If your product price is less than $50, you'll make it very hard for you to make Facebook ads profitable for you. If you have a mixture of products, and some products are $50, some are $200, some are $500, then it's fine. But if your average price is about $50, you will not make your business profitable, because your product price does not have enough margin to send enough people to your website and then convert them. These days, sending one customer to your website costs about $1. Imagine if you send 100 people to your website, that's going to cost about $100. And if the price of your product is about $50 and you convert 2 people, that means your conversion rate is about 2%, which is the industry average. And even if you convert those 2 people and get a sales of about $100, you have already spent $100 in Facebook ads. So if your product prices are below $50, you're making it very difficult for your business and for Facebook ads to make your business profitable. The only way is to increase your prices and then justify the price of your product by increasing the quality, the design of your product, and then making your product slightly differentiated. Making your product slightly different from your competition also does a great job for you to sell your product. I'll give you an example. This is one of the products I sell on my Shopify store, which is a niche leather products brand. We make these hand-stitched, high-quality leather wallets. But I have designed this wallet myself. It's a very thin leather wallet. Now, I'm not advertising this wallet here. I'm just explaining that it has a unique design. You won't be able to buy this design from anywhere else if you like it. You only have to buy it from my website. If this wallet was similar to other wallets on Amazon or on other stores, my Facebook ads would create the demand in the minds of my potential customers, but then they would go on Amazon and buy the cheapest product because all the products would be the same. So differentiating your product and having healthy prices are the 2 most important factors that will affect the profitability of your Facebook ads and also your e-commerce business. Now, if you already have an e-commerce business, I will give you the tips to see that which one of these 3 areas, the ad, the product, or your website, which one of these 3 areas is making it difficult for you to make your Facebook ads profitable. But for that, let me just walk you through the customer journey, because it's really important to understand the customer journey. The first thing your customers will see on Facebook or on Instagram is your ad creative. If the ad creative grabs their attention, then they're either going to click on see more to read the whole ad copy, or they're going to click the shop now button, or they're going to click on the image. All these 3 clicks count as a click. All these 3 clicks are accounted for while calculating your CTR. And if your CTR, which means your click-through rate, which means if your CTR is above 2%, you don't have to worry about your ad creative, your ad copy, or your audience. You should only then worry about your website or your product or your price. Everything else but your ad is fine. Now, after clicking on your ad, people are going to land on your product page. Once someone lands on your product page, Facebook is going to trigger the content view event inside of your Facebook ads. Content views mean how many people are actually visiting your product page and then staying there for a few seconds. If someone goes on your landing page, your product page, and then leaves instantly, that doesn't count as a content view. They have to stay there for some time to signal to Facebook that they are consuming the content on your product page. If your ads CTR is average, but your content views are below average, that means there is a problem with your product page. Either it's very slow, it's very heavy, it doesn't load up fast, or maybe there is some problem with your website. I don't know, there could be many problems. If the CTR is good, if the content views are good, but your conversion rate, the overall conversion rate of your Shopify store or of your e-commerce business is below 1%, that means your product is bad. Either your prices are too high, or your product is not in demand, or maybe you're trying to sell the product to people who don't really want that product, or your product lacks that product to market fit. But there is a problem with your product or your pricing or your offer if your overall conversion rate is below 1%. So by understanding these three things, you can pinpoint where the problem is. If the problem is just with the ads, you don't have to fix your product. And if the problem is just with the product, doesn't matter how amazing your marketing guy is, Facebook ads are not going to be profitable. You can visit my website. I have created a scorecard which gives you the readiness score of your e-commerce business to run Facebook ads profitably. You can take that scorecard. It will give you an idea. It will give your business a score that how likely your products or your services are to become profitable through Facebook ads. And if you're running Facebook ads for your e-commerce business yourself, I also have a course on Facebook ads, a video course on my website. You can download the course. It's free. My courses are always going to be free. I'm not here to sell the courses. I only charge for implementation. You can download the course. It's the same strategy I use for my e-commerce business and for the businesses of my clients. So guys, these three things are the fundamental things. If these three things are there, doesn't matter how many mistakes you're making. If these three things are good, your e-commerce business will become profitable. And if there is a problem in one of these three things, doesn't matter how amazing your Facebook ads are, your ads are not going to be profitable for you. So I'm hoping that this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please ask your questions in the comments, and I would love to make another video to answer your questions. Thank you.